It was a good little cluster duck. Go ahead, while there's no traffic here, let's go ahead and get turned around. Well, it pulls up flammable, combustible. I don't have a pump. Good morning, good morning, good morning, everybody. We are here at Express Container here in LaPorte, Texas. They get me an extra flashlight. I've already done my pre-trip here, but we're gonna go ahead and go back over again because I did it yesterday on this trailer. It was a good little cluster duck. Couldn't find the trailer. I had to wait to get a hold of it. Had to fix the fender. Had to track it down at actually a couple different locations. Finally found it here. Airbags are up. Car still got hub oil. Still got hub oil. I drove it, as y'all can see, a little bit of the ways to move it over to here. So our tires were good last night. Of course, my blinkers are still good. Nothing else has changed. Tires were great last night, moving it just this little bit. And to be honest, I don't feel like bumping up on all this bull mess, all this dirt. 80 degrees, maybe the temperature actually works because it has gone down. So that's a good thing. But yeah, we are going to load a load in Angleton, Texas today, going to Norco, going to Shell Oil or Shell in Norco, Louisiana. Ah, what's up with that light not blinking? Well, as long as I have a blinker up there and blinkers down here, at least I do have blinkers, even if that one's not working. I do have blinkers. See, now that one was just working a minute ago. There we go. Yeah, I love after a while these wires kind of get a little funky. But I do have blinkers, so they can't say, oh, you don't have a blinker. But yeah, we're gonna get on down the road here. Says we'll get there at 7:20. My load appointment time is set for 8. So we're gonna get on down the road and we'll catch y'all just a bit, y'all. We'll be back.
When you put your hand in my jacket, I'm thinking so irrational. You flew me international now. And we can spend hours reading the signals, but that's so unoriginal. What if we took this back to my house? Under all these lights, I gotta take a minute to calm down. But I feel like if I told you I was ready right this minute, do you think that it would turn you on? I just feel like you need to know. If I told you I was ready right this minute, would you just run off and tell someone? I just feel like you need to know. I don't wanna feel like we're wasting time. Tell me, should I go and call up a taxi? We can make out for play in the backseat. Please tell me now how that all sounds. You can sleep in while I make breakfast, watch cartoons and talk about exes. And if you're happy, stick around. I just feel like this is worth the risk. I never felt a fire like this. If I told you I was ready right this minute, do you think that it would turn you on? I just feel like you need to know. If I told you I was ready right this minute, would you just run off and tell someone? I just feel like you need to know. Right here, right now, we're running out of things to talk about. Right here, right now. If I told you I was ready right this minute, do you think that it would turn you on? You tell me now. If I told you I was ready right this minute, would you just run off and tell someone? Keep my feet on the ground. If I told you I was ready right this minute, I just wanna go and lay you down. I just feel like you need to know. It's clear. If I told you I was ready right this minute, would you just run off and tell someone? I just feel like you need to know. If I told you I was ready right this minute, do you think that it would turn you on?
Alright, y'all, we are here where we load at. They said, go ahead while there's no traffic here. Let's go ahead and get turned around. I'm going to back in the load right where that container is. I've got to hang a U-turn here and then back up right there, so it's best to go ahead and do it now while there's no traffic. I can back over here, pull up against the curb right here out of the way. Because see, as y'all can see here, me hanging around here is awful tight with a long wheelbase. So while nobody's here, we're gonna do this and then kind of pull over off to the side over here and hang out and wait for this guy right back there to pull out, and then I'll back in. So I'm gonna try to pull out the way, pull over here. So I want to be able to make sure that I've got enough room to wiggle to get out, if you know what I mean. But yes, we are here. We have arrived at the customer. I got paperwork filled out. I've already checked in, and they told me I go ahead and do this right here. So once he's done, then they'll go ahead and shoot and get me out the way, so that's cool. But yeah, it's gonna be a beautiful thing. So we'll get this loaded. Now I've got to try to find out exactly where in Shell I'm going. It shows that I'm unloading in Shell in Norco, Louisiana. So I've got to find out what gate do I go in, because I see the address is actually on River Road, which is south of the plant. Then there's a big part of the plant. Let's see if I can pull that up. Pull it up on Google Maps here. See, maybe y'all can see, because all this is Shell Norco. Well, you got this big area up here that has, you know, contractor entrance and stuff like that. Then down here where the actual address, but it doesn't, I can't actually find anything that says truck gate. So I've got to try to get a hold of somebody to find out where do tankers actually pull in with this load. Anyway, y'all, we're gonna fill out a couple more things of paperwork, and we will be back with y'all and give y'all some updates. Well, everybody, we are sitting waiting for dispatch to call back, because I get the bills. It says nothing about hazmat on the load assignment. Well, then when I get the bills, well, it pulls up flammable, combustible. I don't have a pump. Now, granted, it's going to a Shell refinery, so generally I would think they do 100% themselves, but I wanted to make sure, because this thing has the Nowco checklist and all that mess. And generally the Nowco stuff are generally so when you unload the stuff. So that's kind of got me curious on this, but it's on a rear. So, you know, a pump load like that, you would think it would be specified center only if it was customer unload, or if it was driver unload. But I still want to make sure, because they said that's not hazmat. I said yes it is. Like, no it's not. I said I'm looking at the bills. The bills say it is a It's a hazmat load. I'm looking at the placards right here in my hand, you know, that I just put on the trailer. Combustible and marine pollutant. It is a hazmat load. So, you know, according to them, no, it's not. So, yeah. So then there's that. So we're waiting for them to find out about that. So we'll see how that turns out. So I'm just sitting hanging tight before I can jet out. So we'll see. Anyway, it's one of them days, y'all. Hang tight.
I thought you was an angel. You flew away just like a bird. I thought you was an angel. You flew away just like a bird. Our trip to heaven was a detour through hell on earth. Spread your pretty wings for me, let me deep inside. When you was good and satisfied, away you would fly. Well, honey, you ain't no angel. You flew away just like a bird. Our trip to heaven was a detour through hell on earth. Might be a robin redbreast or a squawking blue jay. Might be the devil's own raven. It don't matter no how in a way. Honey, you ain't no angel. You flew away just like a bird. Our trip to heaven was a detour through hell on earth.
We're back. This load has been crazy. It is a flammable load. They gave me placards, gave me paperwork. Pardon me. Give me a sip of drink. Nothing on my end says it's flammable. I called dispatch, say, this load's flammable. She's like, no, it's not hazmat. I said, yes, it is. She's like, no, it's not. I said, I got the bills in hand. I just put the placards on the truck. I know it's combustible and marine polluted. It is hazmat. Nothing on here says it's hazmat. Nothing says that it needs a pump either. I'm like, I'm just saying, because if this is driver unload, I don't have a pump. Now it is going to Shell Refinery, and I've always been on the assumption that every time I've been to a refinery, they do 100% of the stuff. But I got the bills, which of course, you know, it's best to keep in your driver door pocket. I actually have several phone numbers on here with contacts, and then they say, give me some 4-eyes so I can see, so I can make sure I get this right. You know, driver must have hard hat, safety glasses, steel toe boots, and all necessary twig. Must be escorted by the rep for deliveries. If you have any questions related to either receiving hours or directions, please contact the customer directly. Now, they have contacts on there. I called the contact. Well, the one thing I wanted to know, because I think I mentioned it earlier, is that there's I see two different gates. The address is actually on, for Shell Narco, is River Road, which is on the south side of the plant, but they also see a gate on the north side of the plant off that US highway. Now, on the bills, it actually has directions: travel on 9th Street, make a left turn on 26th Street, make a left turn on 49th Street. Well, now see, now those directions clearly indicate the only way you can do that is coming from the north and coming down, because the 9th Street is actually an exit on the south, and 9th Street is actually the same entrance and exit on the north side. So the only way that lines up is if you come down from the north. So that's kind of cool that except, but you know, you always want to verify. Plus, I also wanted to verify: is this customer unload, or do I need to have a pump to unload this? Oh, you definitely need a pump. Like, well, we don't have anything to unload it. Aha! And that's where the rub comes in. I have nothing. So it's a good thing I called. Of course, that took a whole bunch of swapping and rigging and figuring out and phone calls. So I'm actually meeting a driver up there only 7 miles from the plant for the delivery. He actually has a load. He's loading today at 3. Mine's delivers tomorrow morning, which sucks for him, because he was going to load today and then deliver tonight in Texas. Well, I can't make it in Texas. I'll be like a freaking hour shy. Well, my hours are making it back to Texas to deliver his load tonight. So we're just gonna swap. They got it moved around. He'll deliver mine in the morning, and I'll take and deliver his tomorrow. They got the appointment set up for tomorrow at 8:30. But they've got to divide the loads, because I'm running all the miles out on it, but he's having to do the unload of mine and then the preload, which is technically going to be mine running the miles from here into Texas, from Louisiana to Texas. So I got him a reserved spot at the T Express, 7 miles from where I deliver, and got me a parking spot at the T Express. That T Express actually has 9 paid parking spots. I looked at it. There were 9. I reserved my 1. By the time I come back in, they already had 3 of them gone. So I'm like, oh, let me hurry up and reserve the freaking second one. This was at like 2 o'clock local time. So yeah, so they go quick. So at least we have a place to park. I'll get up, leave like 2:30, 3 in the morning, make it back in there to Texas to go ahead and get that one delivered on time. So at least that'll give me 2 loads for the week. Granted, he said the load doesn't pay much, but a load's a load. It beats me originally only going to have this 1 load for the week. Basically a $1,500 gross, you know, freaking week. Whew, that's not good. $1,500 gross week is pretty freaking bad. I mean, the other week I only had like 1,600, or was it 12? I think it's 12 or 1,600. My driver, he only had like a $1,200 gross week. So yeah, it's getting pretty bad, y'all, out here tanking. So hopefully we're gonna get this done, and then we'll give y'all some updates when I get parked.
I miss that sexy smile, looking forward to see you. I hope I will lose control. Love you every night, no checking the time, just us loving you all night long. I can let you go, baby, it's the right we already know, and we feel it. I really do, I said the truth, we can't go any road. Need you now. I'm your queen and you the king right now. It's a kingdom, let's play it how you like. How does it make you feel? Or you wanna change? I'll be whatever, what you like. We can dance, you got to move tonight. Stars are watching us in the sky. I wanna last it forever. It's a sexy smile, looking forward to see you. I hope I won't lose control. Love you every night, no checking the time, just us loving you all night long. I can let you go, baby, it's the right we already know, and we feel it. I really do, I said the truth, we can't go any road. Need you now. Let's change the clothes, we have a drive. You know how you make me feel alive. Come close to me, I'm obsessed with you.
All right, we are coming up here into St. Rose, Louisiana. There is a TA Express right up here somewhere. Now watch me get there and watch there be free parking after I've already paid for 2 reserved parkings. Wouldn't that be a total freaking bummer? And it's actually right beside an express container tank wash. There's a racetrack right here, but of course there's no truck parking there. You have truck fuel pumps, but no actual truck parking. Ah, lane ends, merge left. Of course it ends, merge left. I see a sign for a TA up there. Basically, I'll turn it light right up there. Because to driver's side, I've already looked at the satellite image. To driver's side, I go to the light and turn it and come in that way if I want to driver's side it. And right here is the express container.
Take the next
right there.
Turn right, then turn right.
Oh, it's a good thing I did pay for reserve because, yeah, I don't see any spots. And I see pickups and cars parked in truck parking spots, which is what I was saying before. You know about things. The local guys will park their cars in a freaking spot so they can come back and park at night. So they take up the spots. I hate that. So, you know, you can't come in and park because someone already has it. So, yeah, it's a good thing I did pay for the reserved spots.
Turn right. Turn right, then turn left.
Yep, you got a box truck there, you got a truck over here, so yep. So yes, it is a good thing because there are no free spots.
Turn left, then turn right.
Yeah, I'm going to back my little happy butt right up here by this Carol Fulmer as soon as this box truck goes around me. Okay, well I guess he's not going to go around me. Dude, if you're going to go around me, I'm going to back in the freaking parking spot. And of course, this guy wants to effing do the stupid stuff, you know. Heaven forbid he try to hurry up and get out the dang way. Dude.
Your destination is on the right.
So yeah, so my driver, he's got a good spot. He can just pull straight out. Or the other guy I'm swapping with me, I'm going to have a fun time, you know, with me getting out of mine. I'm sure mine's going to be a little tighter. I'm here, I'll drop my trailer here, and then when he comes, then all I gotta do is pull out, he drop his, and then we can swap over. I mean, it almost looks like that blue truck over there is like right on the freaking line. But hey, well, it is what it is. But we get to swap. I'll get his trailer, his load. He'll come up and deliver this load in the morning. Then I'll take his load. Like I said, I'll leave about 3 o'clock in the morning. Jet up there to freaking thing and deliver mine or this next one. So hey, it is what it is, y'all. But this is tanking. That's why I always say, always ask. If you are ever have a doubt or a question about a load, ask. Always ask. Because you never know. So, and it's a good thing I did question the fact that this is flammable and I don't have a pump, because sure enough it needs a truck to be able to unload it. So anyway, y'all, hope y'all enjoy the video. I know it's a boring bull thing, you know, I put out boring videos, but hey, y'all, smash that like button, y'all. Anyway, we'll holler at y'all next video. Peace out. Well, everybody, it is now 10:45 p.m. I can finally go to bed. The truck that I had to swap this load with, who has the pump, had fifth wheel problems. Could not get it to unlatch to save his freaking life. Ended up having to call fleet service out here to actually get it. Something about the pin, needed a cotter pin. Something underneath would not even allow that bar to pull out. So he couldn't, no matter what we did, we couldn't get it to budge and pull out. Guy ended up taking a come along and a chain, pulling it. Then finally found out there was some bar underneath it with the cotter pin was missing, and had to put washers on it, and then some pin, whatever, underneath in the locking mechanism somewhere that was gone awry. So yeah, so now I get to go to bed, and let's see, my alarm is set for 2:50 a.m. and it's 10:45, so I basically give me 4 hours. But I did lay down for about 45 minutes to an hour till he got a service tech out here. So yeah, but that's how this load went, y'all. Anyway, we hope everybody enjoyed the video, and we will catch y'all on the next one, y'all. Peace out.
Yeah, she's got some nice long hair, and you know that she's a bad chick. All the boys stare, can't help it, it's a habit. Clothes that she wears, short skirt and a jacket.